What is happening, Internet? Welcome back to Sword Art Online on the Nintendo Switch. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, because it's time for us to full dive into Bandai Namco's latest Switch game.
Oh, yeah!
Link Start! Alright, so anyway, we're back in the game now, and I did a little bit of backtracking to make sure that the obelisk teleportation thingy is all taken care of over there. We kind of missed it before. So took care of that, and you can see in this area it looks like we'll be heading into a giant castle, which pretty excited about that.
Is Kirito gonna take names and chew some bubblegum?
Maybe.
Or is he all out of bubblegum?
Actually, it seems like we have a new armor, so let's equip that and see if it's any good. What is that called? Mail of Grace?
Ooh, that sounds kind of cool.
It's actually plus 25.
Ooh.
It looks okay. Now, if things get too dicey, remember we still have the ultimate Kirito movie costume, which, look at that thing. That is a lot of stats.
Movie outfit, Kirito.
Defense 82, strength 40.
Why don't we just do that?
I'd like him looking like how a character would look like right
heroic.
now. He looks heroic in his movie costume. He looks heroic in his movie costume. Quiet.
He looks heroic in his movie costume.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wish we could change Astana's costume, but I don't remember how. I'll figure it out later.
I kind of like him looking more knightly. He was wearing all black before.
He's so tiny, you can't even see where... He looks like he's Irish. Irish Kirito.
Oh, he's wearing some green.
Top of the morning to you.
I love green.
Yeah.
It's a great color to wear.
Never really looks good on me.
How could it not look good on you if you're Irish?
I've been asking myself that for a very long time.
Every time I wear green, people tell me I look good in it because my hair is a little bit red.
You keep misunderstanding that. I am not a full Irishman. I am Portuguese and Irish. I am half.
You're a half-blood.
I am a... Yeah.
Mudblood.
Okay. Well, I mean, I have some perks because, you know, I have the Portuguese blood in me. I don't burn when I go out in the sun. So, I mean, I can get that pasty complexion and...
Completely... I'm 100% Celtic. You are, like, part... I'm gonna say Portuguese is a little bit like Spanish or Hispanic. I don't know, because it's hard for me. I mean, Portugal's right next to Spain. Mm-hmm. So I like to think of you as almost Hispanic, kind of. I mean, it's basically the same thing.
As I age, I start to look more like a Spaniard than an Irishman.
Also because I don't think I should say this out loud, but...
But I got, like, the curly beard of, like, an Irish dude, too.
Fine. Luke has always known that I have... I don't know.
Where are you going with this?
I've always had a thing for, like... Never mind. Forget it.
Banderas.
I am
Zorro.
It's just not Antonio Banderas. I just think that... I don't know. I just think that Hispanic guys are, like, attractive.
Well,
Never mind. Like, their accents.
Well, I now know you're... So you're an Inigo Montoya fan, then.
Any kind of Hispanic at all. Like,
well, I'm gonna let you in on a secret. The guy who played the Spaniard in The Princess Bride was not Spanish. He's just... That is all an accent that he created. Like, because he was full-blown acting that. But I always thought, like, when I saw the guy do interviews and stuff, I was thinking, okay, this guy's a Spanish actor. That's why you haven't really seen him in a lot of movies. It's like, no, he, after The Princess Bride... even before that, like, he had already settled down and had his son was like 4 years old by the time Princess Bride came out in the movies. So, you know, he's had a family. He does acting every once in a while, but...
Yeah, I'm very surprised that that guy wasn't of any kind of Spanish or Hispanic descent at all, because...
He looks it.
He looks it, number one. That's curly black, those locks. I don't know if he permed his hair like that, but... He looks great. Like, I mean, you look great too, honey. I mean...
Look him up today, Amber.
I'm just saying, like, you know, like, never mind. He sounds Spanish, so...
We're gonna label this episode, Amber's in Trouble. Oh,
So
boy.
anyway, yeah, I have at times, especially when Luke and I were first dating, I think I asked him to say things in a Spanish accent, and it...
This is the first time I'm hearing this.
No, you don't remember that? Maybe
Nope.
those were the years that you erased from your mind out of pain.
I hit my head during my car accident,
Yeah,
so...
no, I told you, I tried to be honest. Honesty is good in a relationship. I tried to be honest, and then you were like, oh, I'm part Portuguese. I was like, I guess that counts as like Hispanic, maybe. That's like almost there. Like, I don't...
Wow.
I was like, okay, you qualify then.
Be careful dissing my heritage.
But yeah, I really have put my foot in my mouth this time.
I have a secret for you, Ember. I am not left-handed. Actually,
Yeah.
I am left-handed.
You're actually ambidextrous.
I am ambidextrous, yes. People didn't know that. What is that? An acute what? A bangle?
Bangle. It's a bracelet, Luke.
Yeah, I know it's bracelet.
It's a fashion bracelet.
I mean, Kirito, you really need to shower Asuna with... Oh, she's poisoned. Get away from her. You're just gonna get sick. I was gonna say, you have to give her gifts and stuff like that, but... we're gonna have a bangle, and...
Well, I mean, what if he doesn't have money for gifts? Maybe he can pick up pieces of lint and give it to her.
I know that there is a fact that you can actually give her... Whoa! I have a shield? Since when? Why would Kirito have a shield? No, 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 no. No, no, no.
Actually, you look more like... more of your Portuguese self now than you did before, because before your hair
I said I've aged gracefully.
your hair used to be a lot lighter and you looked more Irish. Now you look like more Portuguese. Everything is dark on you.
Eh.
I'm totally okay with that, actually.
I'm very curious to see what type of old man I'm gonna look like. Am I gonna look like an Irish old man, or am I gonna suddenly turn Hispanic? That's what I gotta see.
Is it weird that I want you to look more Hispanic as you get older? I don't know. I'm not even Spanish myself or anything. Like, I don't know why. Just like, it's the accent.
I don't have an accent.
and this stubble. You know what? I'm not gonna actually go into this anymore.
What stubble? This is a thick Irish beard that's kind of like red hair with
I don't know
curls.
about that.
It is.
It used to be.
Don't say used to. I'm very proud of that goatee soul patch thing that I've been rocking the past like 10 years. You know how long that took to grow? My gosh.
There's a little bit of red still in that.
As long as there's no white, I'm good. Alright, who are you people and why are you hanging out here?
You know what I always tell myself when I record these videos? No one is ever gonna watch this. Everything's gonna be fine.
I mean, you're not wrong.
But no, I mean, like, I don't think like I don't picture a single soul watching it. But then I forget, then it goes up, and then I'm like, oh no, people are watching it. But that's what I just say whatever's on my mind. Never mind, forget it.
Isn't that what people... You have seen Let's Plays before,
I know,
right?
but like when we first started doing Let's Plays, it freaked me out. I made Luke do it over and over again because I was like, oh, that sounded stupid. Then I realized later on, the more we did it, I was like, well, it's gonna sound stupid every time because I'm just saying whatever's on my mind, and usually that's pretty dumb.
There's two types of things people want to see in Let's Plays that I remember. There are people that want people to know what they're doing, like when they do walkthroughs. And then there are people that they want first reactions.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it all depends, but majority of the Let's Players that I know, and people who started when we did, like the Let's Play bug caught on probably by like 2010, 2009, and most of the people back then, they would just play games that they knew of so that they didn't look terrible playing the game. And then everybody since then, to look like masters of the game, they will play through it all the way through, and then they will do the Let's Play. They'll record it.
Well,
and I've had to do that with some games, like one Batman game in particular, because it was really annoying. Batman Black Gate for the 3DS.
it depends on the audience that's watching it too, what they expect.
Oh, Batman, like Arkham people, they expect really good gameplay, so there's no way that I could go into that super blind.
I did notice, like, sometimes when I watch like for instance, when I was playing that one game, like with that little fox and the Inuit Eskimo girl. I forgot what the name of the game was.
I think the shield makes me slower.
Well, anyway, I was playing this indie game and like I was trying to find different walkthroughs online for it. I noticed that the people that were making walkthroughs for it, they basically okay, I'll wait till you're doing.
I'm trying to unequip it. I don't know how. I don't think I can.
You can't because you only have one shield, I think.
No! So we're slow now. We're slow.
Oh, you have to wait till you get another shield.
Oh.
Ooh, this is bad. This is very bad.
Well, I mean, maybe it'll come in handy later, but...
Well, anyway, what I was just gonna say really quick was I just noticed when I was watching different guides or whatever on that game, it was really hilarious because, like that game is actually very difficult in some parts, and you have to take several tries to do certain things, and it's very tricky. Like, there's no way you would know how to do certain things unless you've already done it. But then I'm watching these Let's Players or walkthrough people, and they're like, oh, that's interesting. I guess I figured that out on my first try. Like, over and over again. And I was just thinking, like, so they automatically know how to do everything on their first try, and they never played it. Interesting. And I'm thinking, yeah, these people definitely... But it's not as bad as when you actually get the people that are doing a, quote, walkthrough. The thing that annoys me the most on YouTube, and these people should, like, I don't know what, like, YouTube should, like, censor them or something, but people who basically make walkthroughs and then they are like, okay, let's figure out where the hidden cave is, and then they jump cut, and then they're like, and we're at the hidden cave, and it's like, oh my gosh, you did not show how to get there! That's what I hate! They're like, we're almost there, it's somewhere around here, jump cut, we're here, guys, I found it! It's like,
I found the cave!
Right, but you didn't show how to get there, that's the whole problem, like, you're supposed to show seamlessly all the way there, no jump cuts. That should be in YouTube's new policy, instead of all this other stuff they're doing. They should crack down on the jump cutting people.
Sapling of Hope.
Especially if it's a game that you need to know where you're supposed to go. It's not fair to all of us people sitting there for maybe 40 minutes watching your stupid video.
Oh, there you go, Amber.
Video's great. And then we get to the cave part and we have to go and be like, no! And we have to watch somebody else's video. Wasted time. Thank you. Yeah, what were you saying? There I go.
Lizard people. You were asking about lizard.
Yeah, that one anime with lizard
guys,
people. Yeah. But you know what? We all do the best we can because I'm not gonna say one person's way of doing Let's Play is better than another because I admire people who are able to do really well at it and like you know.
Whoa! This guy has more than one life bar. Interesting. Okay, let's go, Asuna.
I feel like sometimes. Like, when I was doing, like, well, I'll wait till you're done fighting this guy.
I don't think he's weak against that snake bite thing. I mean, he's a little bit stronger than us, but not much. Gotta give Asuna that praise so that she can keep up the attack. Come on, guys. Almost there. He's only got one life bar. Maybe after this. Oof. Snake bite? And let Asuna do it. Get him!
Good job! Oh.
She didn't do it.
Never mind. Asuna, get on the ball!
It's because he jumped up on this rock and she can't get up here.
Because you didn't give her enough.
Oh, she did it! Good job!
You have to pat her on the head now.
Later. They might have removed that for the Switch. There was actually a way to pat them on the head in one of the SAO games.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, well.
I was gonna say, like, I think on some games that I really am obsessed with, that I really liked, like Disney Infinity and stuff, I kind of became an expert on accident. because I was just playing
It was so funny. What I love about that
so much. I didn't even mean to be an expert. I just liked it so much.
Behind the scenes, Amber actually learned how to do all this stuff, and then after you had spent months learning
I started learning all of the different interactions between how to make like
animations,
your own animations, how to make your own gameplay stuff, and I was like, awesome. So starting in Disney Infinity 4, we're gonna be all set. I took months and months and months, and I learned all the intricacies of Disney Infinity. And then
right before E3, Disney Infinity is canceled.
Then it got canceled, and people were like, "Are you sad that it's over?" It's like all these people that were just, you know, just playing it casually, and I was just thinking, like, you think you're sad that it's over?
Yeah.
You have no idea how much work I put in that will never. But you know, that doesn't even compare to that 1 year that Luke, basically, we recorded all these, both of us together, recorded all these Let's Plays on a giant, like, portable hard drive.
Oh my gosh, I remember that. Yeah, because we were going to Disney World.
It was a whole year of work, and it completely got destroyed. We had to do everything. Oh, we had to start from scratch.
We didn't even do some of those games again.
We never went on vacation.
No, we never went on vacation either.
That's the thing about, like, people are like, oh, like, you know, it shouldn't be that difficult to just upload, well, you know, gameplay and whatever, and commentary, whatever. Actually, there's a lot more to it because things can go wrong. You always have to make sure you're here all the time.
Yeah, that was back when we were talking to Nintendo Capri Sun. Like, he's super busy these days, but back in the day, he was like, why don't you and Amber just do what we do at, what was the name of their group again? Oh my gosh, I can't remember the... Random Guys. Was it the Random Guys? It might be the Random Guys.
Might have been.
They said they record all their stuff like 6 months in advance of like all these old games, and then, you know, they upload an episode of that, and they're covered. And that way they're not spending all year working on content just when the new stuff comes out.
So we were so far ahead. We were months and months and months ahead.
Yeah, so what would have happened back then, I think that was the, 2014? Yeah, that was 2014. So what we were going to do is we were going to upload all these really cool, like, retro Let's Plays of, like, I think we did some GameCube and we did some PS3 games. We did a bunch of... Oh! We did the Lego Indiana Jones thing! That's one of the reasons why we didn't... we keep saying, why didn't we... We always, like, we did a Let's Play of Lego Indiana Jones. And
oh my gosh, we did do a Let's Play of it. It was just never uploaded.
But in our mind, it's there. It's like, this feels weird.
Luke,
we played this.
Just so you know, my mind is a scary place to be.
Oh, I know.
I completely forget half the stuff we do anyway, so if we redid it, I would probably make these same exact comments that I would have made. Like,
I don't think it would really matter because nobody saw it. But anyway, what we planned on doing, because we knew we were going to be busy with like Arkham and some other stuff that was coming out that year, so we wanted to make sure that we didn't neglect the Let's Play channel, because if you guys didn't know this, when the Let's Play channel just started, some of you OG members that we actually saw pop up in a couple of our live streams recently, Skylanders and all this other stuff was recorded all ahead of time, and we'd only release one episode a day, and then for 3 or 4 months, while we were working on something on the O1 channel, there was no content on the Let's Play channel at all.
Yeah.
In 2012?
We could only do one or the other. That's why if we were able to do 6 months in advance, then we could start... Then you could do some serious, awesome stuff on the Nightwing 01 channel for a while. And I could actually have a day off every week. Maybe.
Yeah, so that was pretty devastating because we had a lot of cool stuff that we were doing, and... It never panned out, and luckily for us, there was a bunch of new games that came out, and we were able to have something on the channel, but at the same time, we had to forego our vacation. So that was pretty annoying.
We didn't have the money for it anyway at that point.
Well, no, because we didn't...
because we had to redo all our games. Yeah, because we didn't have any content that you can't really make money if you don't.
Especially not now on YouTube. If you disappear... Like, I've noticed with the O1 channel, if I don't put any video up for like a month or something, it drastically kills its income.
If I could take a time machine, I would go back to 2010 and upload way more content than I did, because
oh yeah,
at that point, YouTube was at the point where you would just make money on whatever you uploaded. If you uploaded more stuff, you'd make more money. If you uploaded even more stuff, you'd make more money.
Mm-hmm.
If you worked 10 times as hard, then you would make way more money than you made before. And you would keep making money on those videos forever. Like, if you didn't upload the next week, you would still make money. Like, from the last week.
I would also,
Like-
I would warn Travis about Foxidal, and also I would invest into our own network. And right now, we would be earning an income off other channels.
That's why, like, I think you and I, but we did push ourselves pretty hard, like,
Very
to work
hard.
more during that time. And then we're like, it's okay because we'll be set for life. When we're 50, we'll be able, we'll be able to settle down and have a house, and it will be fine. Like, and then we won't have to work, and we can go visit Japan or something.
Yep, I remember.
And then it's like,
All these years later,
and then we're like, oh
what?
wait, now YouTube has changed, so actually that wouldn't work. To visit Japan, we would have to physically work every single day, then move to Japan, and then when we got to Japan, we have to work 10 times harder once we were in Japan to compensate for the higher cost of living that's in Japan and to pay back all our loans that we took out to move to Japan.
Nope.
That would be the only way we could move to Japan
Oh,
at this
yeah.
point.
I almost did it again. See, when you get too excited and stuff, I notice, like, and you're talking about all this stuff, I kind of forget the basics, so
Sorry,
we need to activate this teleportation
I'm
thing.
very distracting. It happens. And when I'm doing my baking class, I distract people all the time.
As long as you don't burn down the kitchen, and I'm sure it's okay.
I don't burn down the kitchen, but I distract other people where they mess up and do things.
Well, I haven't heard, like, you know, the fire department called or anything on your school, so that's good.
I think we're going to be doing flambe in the next few weeks, but...
That's bad, right?
Well, I really don't know what it is. I guess everyone else knows what it is. Maybe everyone else has been taught how to do it. I haven't, so... I don't know what's going to happen.
Did it say we got another shield?
Actually, my teacher said that you're able to have somebody film you doing it. I think it's basically making some kind of pastry thing and then setting it on fire. I don't know.
Wow, that, I don't know, Amber. That's kind of nerve-wracking right there. I don't know how I feel about that. I thought I was initially creeped out about the lizard men, but I think you take the cake.
Well, I
that.
just feel like I'm using so many dangerous tools in the kitchen right now. It feels kind of cool.
Oh, and before I forget, guys, I know you're probably like, why are there so many anime games on the Let's Play channel right now? We literally, according to our PR rep, there are really no games coming out that we cover until the middle of June. So, I mean, we're just doing our best to get a lot of this stuff taken care of now and to get SAO, like, kind of in the back of people's minds, because eventually Ace Attorney will end, and when it does, you'll just have, like, the long-standing SAO series. But right now, you're going to have two series that are going to be going on simultaneously as Ace Attorney. It's not going to be ending until probably sometime in August, but SAO will go on until... I want to say probably August or September.
Yeah, and I
Maybe.
mean, people have asked us to do things like Fortnite, Roblox, and Minecraft.
We did one Fortnite episode. That was
Yeah, you guys can watch our Fortnite live stream. We got a lot of pretty nasty comments on that, but it was fun.
It was fun.
I liked it. I had no idea what I was doing, though. No idea what I was doing.
So this is a castle I saw from way back there. It looked prettier, like, far away.
Yeah.
What do you think about it, Asuna?
Oh, I like hardcore, like, kind of like sketchy looking castles. They're cooler if they're more rustic.
You hardcore, like, sketchy castles?
Yeah, like. Yeah.
Nice to know Asuna's a valley girl. What are these guys doing? They seem confused. They got some sweet armor, though.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Their armor looks really cool.
That's dope. Are you planning on exploring this castle? Yeah, why? Right now, I'm backtracking a bit because there's a part up ahead that's pretty much impossible to get past. Apparently, you need to prove thyself, whatever that means. Seems like there's an item you need that's inside of the castle, but the enemies are so tough that it's a real pain to get. I heard a party called the Top Runners already got it and are close to finishing the quest. So things get pretty difficult from here on out, huh? Yes, be careful. Thanks. All right, let's see how far I can get. So that's not an NPC, that's another player.
Oh, okay.
Because they're, you know, this is supposed to be an online game, so you're going to run into, quote, players.
Yeah, I see what you're saying here. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this castle, I mean, I like castles that look like they can hold up under an attack. You know what I'm saying?
You think this castle can hold up under an attack?
Oh, wait a second, it's got holes in it.
Yeah, I don't see it doing all that well.
Never mind, actually, then I probably wouldn't choose this castle as my fortress.
No, I would, you know, I think you would be pretty correct in that assumption. Yeah, Asuna, you are seriously stepping it up, girl.
I don't know, I used to... Luke knows I'm a little bit of a weird one, but... When Luke first met me, I used to tell him so much about how I wanted a castle someday. And I basically had, like, gigantic dreams. I've toned them down a little bit, but I still kind of would love to have a castle someday. It would be really cool. I don't know how that would be possible. I still keep thinking I'm gonna dig up some gold somewhere and then fulfill all these weird fantasies I have. But...
Well, the gypsies took our family gold, so good luck with that.
If somebody gave me a treasure map of somewhere and, like, said that there was definitely gold in a certain area, I mean, I would be so tempted to just work really hard, you know, get enough work done so I have that week covered, and then go there and literally just sit there and just try to find it. Because, I mean, that would be the most exciting thing ever. Especially if you found it. I'd be really mad if I wasted the whole time and didn't find it. It would still be an adventure, though.
Yeah. I mean, adventures are great. Nice job, Asuna. I know, you guys are like, why are you going after all those chests? It's like, I am a hoarder when it comes to these games, okay? I want stuff. I can sell it and make monies.
You know what the great thing about hoarding things in video games is you don't actually have to organize it.
Whoa!
Whoa.
That was the first time we actually got hurt. That was interesting.
What is this guy?
Level 19 skeleton dude.
Ugh.
To make him less intimidating, I would probably say that he's like, you know, Skeletor!
Yes!
Yeehaw! Run! Or I will make you die from death. I don't know. Uh-oh. Skill chain, go guys! Yes! Yes! That's exciting. He has another life bar though, so it doesn't matter. Yep, there it is. Keep it up. The power of love. Ooh. Yes! Nice job!
Yes!
Look at that. Now the red chest is ours.
Good job, Kirito.
Oh, that was all Asuna.
And Asuna.
A riot sword, huh? I think it's time to upgrade Kirito. Let's see if this riot sword's gonna be any good. It's attack of 65. What attack is this? 59. But this one has strength and dexterity. I mean, this one, it doesn't say it's gonna bring your stats down or anything, so I guess it's okay. There we go. And we also have to remember to give Asuna a gift whenever we get back to town, because she has a new sword that she's probably dying to use. Asuna loves weapons, so...
Yeah.
Mini quest! Death! Excuse me. So those guys with the, you know, the little things next to their names, that's a quest. So we're just gonna go wipe those dudes out and then steal their treasure chest, because we can.
Because we can.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it.
I don't know, my mind's just wandering, but I was just thinking, like, in SAO, when that one guy sacrifices himself towards the beginning of, like, the first, like, monster that everyone's trying to fight, and everyone's like...
The first stage boss?
Yeah, like that one
That was
beta...
sad.
What is that, beta
Beta
guy?
tester, yep.
Sacrificed himself, like... Without that, Kirito might have never even made it to the end, because it was like, that guy was very heroic. That's what is what really, like, gets you into the series, though, is like, these people are literally risking their lives for each other. Like, it's like a life or death situation. Like, it's almost like that where they went back to the Middle Ages or something, where things were
That's what they were trying to do. They were
Hardcore.
stakes. Alright, so these things have to be gone in order for us to get that chest.
It makes you wonder what you would do in that situation, because no one really knows how brave they would be in that kind of situation or not. Because some people who think they would be brave would probably run away, whereas some people who think that they would not be brave might actually be braver than they thought they would, but... I don't know.
That sounds fun. Okay, now where's that treasure chest? There it is. See how it's unlocked now?
Yeah.
And we're gonna head inside the castle, guys, because I know you're all itching to see what's inside of it. I am too.
I'm too freaked out. I don't want to see what's inside of it. It's been
Probably a stage boss or something like that. And we have to remember that these massive multiplayer online games, there's a reason why people have like hundreds of episodes of World of Warcraft. Each zone is like takes you about 40 minutes to run through usually.
Yeah.
So I mean, we're making kind of good time. I mean, if I was playing this on my own without doing a stream or whatever, I would go over and probably grab those 2 chests over there just to get the additional XP, but with a Let's Play, you gotta keep your audience engaged, so you don't want to be wasting too much time. You know, because then the series will last a lot longer than you want it to.
But if we like wander around the forest forever, Luke, then I can tell you stories about unicorns and things like that.
I'm good. Griffin armor. I thought we already had griffin armor. Oh. Oh, so that's only a little bit more though. I mean, it's like, oh great, nope, we're rocking the crop top again. That's something, I suppose.
So should I tell my story about that guy I was talking to who I was on the bus with, that he was blind and he was in the culinary industry?
I still find that fascinating that a dude who couldn't see was, you know, allowed to use sharp objects around other people.
So here's my story. I'll tell it in a little bit. I guess I'll do the loading screen.
Wait. We're not even inside the castle? We're on the outskirts of it? Or are we in the castle?
You're inside the wall, at least the outer.
Wait. So this is the castle walls.
Well, don't you know, like a lot of castles have an outer wall and an inner wall?
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, you like medieval stuff, so. Alright, so I'll tell we're trying to figure out where the inner castle is. So basically, I'm right now like on this shuttle bus where I have to go to school, and I've been taking classes for cooking and culinary stuff. So, basically one of the people on my bus, or my shuttle thing, was a gentleman who was blind. It was very cute because his wifey like gave him a kiss, and then he had his little like walker thing where he had to feel where he was going, like a little stick. And I was like, wow, I haven't had too much interaction talking to people who are blind, so I just said hello and just like, you know, said how are you and whatever, and I just said, you know, I'm going to school for cooking and whatever. So then he's talking to me about this. He's saying, oh, I have several daughters or whatever. We were just talking because we were on the bus for forever.
Yep.
And then, so he says that he actually was in the culinary industry for a while. And I was just thinking, like, he starts describing it like it was pretty fast-paced. I liked it for a while, but I didn't really like it because of all the people in the kitchen. But as he's talking about this, I'm just sitting here thinking, like, what the, like, how could you, I mean, if I was blind and I was in the kitchen, it would be, I would send everyone there to the hospital. There would be flames.
Oh, we've done that before.
And like, knives everywhere.
Your
like,
cooking was dangerous. Now it's...
I'm just picturing this guy, like, with flames on his sleeves, like, walking around going, like, I don't know, like knives flying everywhere. I'm just thinking,
You're thinking like Mr. Magoo, aren't
yeah,
you?
that's exactly what I was thinking, because I was just thinking, like, but I didn't say anything. I was just like, oh, that's
probably
nice.
A good idea.
I was just like, that's nice. Like, but then after I got off, like, when I got home and I talked to Luke, I was just like, how could this person be blind to me in the culinary industry? But if anyone knows, like, anyone who is blind that has been a chef or something, let me know how that works, because I don't think I couldn't do that. I would not make it home. No one would make it home the first day if I couldn't see what I was doing. But I actually talked to my bus, because I had the bus driver the next day, or the shuttle driver guy, and I was telling him about this because I had a different shuttle driver that day, so I got back to my regular person that was driving me, and then I was telling him how, and then he was like, oh yeah, he said, sometimes I shuttle people that are blind around, and he said, like, that they cook for themselves at home and stuff because they always know where their bowls are in their house. But I was thinking, like, yeah, but, like, yeah, if you're just cooking and you just turn one knob and you make sure it's off and so, but if you have people running all around a kitchen and there's, like, flames everywhere, I'm just thinking, like, it could be a whole different story. Anyway, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. That's my story about the person.
Uh-oh. We're having a little bit of issues here. Switch! Look at this, Asuna and Kirito taking on a golem by themselves, essentially. He's done. There we go, that's one. How many left? Two. And even our boy there, he is taking on one by himself. So our team is actually getting pretty strong. I mean, not anywhere near the strength of the show, mind you, but still, we're working pretty well together as a team.
Yeah, definitely.
There we go. Another mini quest complete. Woo!
Complete!
Oh, worthy of the sweat on my brow. Just get rid of that there. I
get that sweat there. A little bead of... Let me... there we go.
Desperado shin guards. Okay. So, cowboy.
Okay, I was gonna start singing the song Desperado, but I kind of forgot how it goes.
Oh, I'm such a noob. I could actually put my shield away, and then Kirito can still move around as quick as he was before. That was bad.
Oh.
Jet, don't. I'm gonna have you not say it.
Fine. Alright, fine. Give the controller to me, and then you can call me a noob because I am. It's fine.
I would love to play this game with you. It's only one player, though.
Fine. Do you want to know what's really on my mind now?
I'm afraid to ask.
Okay, so you know that show What Not to Wear?
Nope.
You know, where, like, they bring people on the show, they tell them their clothing is terrible, they force them to wear outfits that everyone else is wearing, and they're not allowed to wear clothes that they like, but they have to wear clothes that it looks good in society and looks put together. Or, I guess they say it's slightly different on the show. Whatever. It's a slightly addictive show that women love to watch, including myself, but then I, like, tell myself, stop! Stop watching the show, it's terrible for you, Amber, stop it! And then I continue to watch it after that. So, basically, like, they just did this, like, special interview with Stacey London, who's, like, the head of that show, you know? Who did that show that long ago? I'll wait till you're done doing this, sorry.
We're not hurting him at all. Maybe we have to destroy... Asuna, you have the right idea, girl. Ow.
Good job, Asuna! She's like,
Now get him!
Do I get super girlfriend points for that?
That worked. That's what we needed to do. So when he summons those weird flame things, he's invincible for a little bit.
You get virtual girlfriend points for that, Asuna.
Get him, guys. Yes, yes, yes! Go, 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 go!
Come on, come on, come on, come on!
Alright, nope. Gotta take out the fires. And there we go.
Well, you didn't start the fire.
Heavy Trader. What is that? Can I have that sword? Let's find out.
So.
I hope so. That was pretty cool.
Good job, Luke.
No.
Aww.
That sword's not for me. That's a big broadsword. I mean, it's cool. I can sell it or I can give it to somebody, but...
You should give it to Asuna for a happy month anniversary.
I have no idea when their anniversary is. I don't think they know either, because technically, they got together in the game.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they could always look up the stats or something. I mean...
You know, if I got stuck in a... Well, I was going to talk about the What Not to Wear thing, but I don't really care about it anymore. But, you know what? Basically, what I was just going to say was that basically they did an interview with her, and she said that she now, after telling everyone how to do their style and that their style is wrong and everything, she said that she finds that she doesn't like her style in a box, and that she likes wearing whatever she wants, even if it doesn't really conform to the rules of society and style, and that she feels more free now than ever before, and that basically if her past self saw her today, she would probably put her on her show.
Okay.
And I was just thinking, but you forced all these other people to like conform to style standards, and now you're being free and doing whatever you want. That's not fair.
That's called being a hypocrite.
I know. That's exactly why I was like upset about it.
All right. So what else were you going to ask about?
Okay. So if I was stuck in a game like SAO, I would have a really hard time coming back to reality. Like, I would try to make a reality that was similar to my game. Like, I would just go out into the field and make a log cabin, or like sit there and collect rainwater and do whatever I did in the game to survive. I would not be able to rejoin society.
They didn't collect rainwater.
Well, what? How did they survive and get water then?
They had like stuff.
I'm just saying, I would never be able to rejoin society. How long were they there?
2.5 years.
There we go. I would just live
but they're
outside
not,
for the rest of my life.
They're not really allowed to rejoin society. They go to a special school and everything. Like, even after they graduate, Kirito and Asuna, like, they're supposed to go to, like, a special, like, community and all this other stuff, but...
Once I get used to something, it's really hard for me
because
to change.
what they're worried about, the government is concerned about the safety of the survivors, and also how they're, you know, because they were in an intense situation, how are they gonna, go back into society? Just like sometimes stuff happens to soldiers who are in war, and they come back home, you know? So, for the SAO survivors, they have a program involved to try to help them get used to the way the world is again, and also to deal with some of their trauma. Which isn't
also, how would you resolve conflict, like, you know, like...
Yeah, in their game, it'd be like, oh, okay, well, duel time.
For me,
you stole my sheep.
If somebody made me mad in the real world, I would be like getting my broadsword out, and it would be like, yeah, we don't solve problems like that here in this world. It'd be like, well, where I'm from, we do, and it'd be like, yeah, that was a video game. It's like, well, it was real.
It was real to me.
Them.
Yeah, it was real to me.
Anyway, I just think that I would never assimilate with society again because it would just be too difficult.
You hardly assimilate with society now.
I know, that's because I have had kind of a weird life, actually.
I know. Alright, so we're almost to... I swear, on the map it showed there's like a... What? Ah, okay, I found it. Here we go. Almost there. See, the big map helps. Mostly. Mostly it does. This still looks like the castle outskirts, though, doesn't it? Oh, that's nice.
My ultimate goal is to get a castle anyway. I think, and like a well and everything. I still think I would save money if I built my own castle out of brick. I had no electricity, and I made all my own food from scratch. Had all my own animals, and I had a well. I think I could save more money than if I had a house. I think I could do that.
Never know.
If I had 1,000 lifetimes, I wish I could do that, because I feel like I won't have the chance in this lifetime. Maybe I'll ask for 1,000 more. Okay, are you seeing... There it is. Wow, this place just keeps getting bigger and bigger, doesn't it? So... Yep.
It looks like, guys, we'll have to save for tomorrow, because we're now in another part of the castle. And there's a lot of stuff that we can do here. There's some treasure chests that we can go for, along with progression in the story where that shield is. So...
oh yeah, we have to get over there.
Yep.
Well, I think we did pretty well for now.
Yep, we did pretty well for now, and our characters are leveling up quite a bit. This is actually a great grinding... This is a great grinding spot for Kirito and my team, so I'm probably going to run around for the next day or so and just, like, level these guys up a bit more.
Look at the lawn, though. I mean, this has not been cut for years.
I mean, Amber, have you seen the...
Where's the gardener? He's not doing his job.
Look at the shape of the castle. You really think they have people still employed here?
Oh,
yeah.
Great.
But anyway, people, until we meet again, God bless and happy gaming. Thanks so much for watching. Check out more SAO tomorrow on K-Wings Let's Plays, and also our Ace Attorney series, which is also ongoing all this summer. Bye-bye.